Hello friends, today's question. A tube closed at one end and containing air produces, when excited, the fundamental note of frequency 512 Hz. If the tube is opened at both ends, the fundamental frequency that can be excited is in Hz. So we have these four options. So this is the case of, you can say, a tube which is having one end closed and another one is open, and it is producing a fundamental frequency of 512, and then the tube is open at both ends. Then we have to find out what will be the fundamental frequency. So let's start from the given condition, which states that when the tube is closed at one end and open at other end. So we say our fundamental frequency for closed and open tube. So under this condition, we can find out the wavelength, and that wavelength will be equal to 4 times the total length of the tube. Okay. From this condition, we can say for the tube closed at one end, the fundamental note has a wavelength let us call that as lambda c, and lambda c will be equal to 4 times the L, where L is the length of the tube. So therefore, from here we can find out the fundamental, you can say, closed frequency. We can find out frequency and that is supposedly written as Fc. That will equal to V upon lambda c, and this gives us V upon 4L. Let us call this equation number 1. Now we find out for the question which is asked when the tube is open at both ends. So we say fundamental frequency for open tube. So we have a frequency that is, we have a tube which is open at both ends, and in this condition we can say that when the tube is open at both ends, the fundamental note has a wavelength. Let us suppose that is called as lambda naught. Lambda naught will be equal to 2 into L. You can say when the tube is open at both ends, the fundamental note has a wavelength let us suppose that is lambda naught, and that lambda naught will be equal to 2 times L. So therefore we can say the new fundamental frequency will be equal to, let us suppose that is given as F naught. F naught will be equal to V divided by lambda naught. Lambda naught is equal to 2L, so we get V upon 2L. Let us this be equation number 2. So from equation 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, we can say, or we can divide them, F naught upon Fc will be equal to F naught is V upon 2L and Fc is V upon 4L, and this comes equal to 2. And for the closed, from here we can say that our F naught will be equal to twice multiplied by Fc, and the value of Fc is given as 512. Fc is the fundamental note frequency when the tube is open at one end and closed at other end. So we substitute the value, we get F naught is equal to 2 into 512, and this gives us 1024 Hertz. Okay. So this question, was quite simple. It is a simple relationship between the tube which is closed at open at both ends, find out the fundamental frequency, and the tube which is open at one end and closed at the other end, find out its fundamental frequency and divide them. We are going to get the relationship between the two. This is the open tube fundamental frequency F naught, and Fc is the closed tube fundamental frequency. So the options that are available to us, option number A is the correct option. We can say option A is correct. So this completes the question. Thank you.